There used to be a time when I used to get so scared of playing these bots, 1400, 1500 bots, and now I'm just crushing them easily. If you know how, if you want to learn, keep on watching my channel. It's the best in the entire world. We have Kebab, whose rating is 300, and he says, each piece you capture is a piece you eat of our skewer. So let's see if we can eat this kebab, if we can grill the kebab or not. Let's start with the game, and I'm gonna start with the London opening, the London system. Okay, let's bring out the bishop. Um, okay, I don't really understand what this move is. Like, it's an unnecessary move. All right, that's enough. Yeah, that's enough. Start making some sense. Start making some good moves. So let's just develop our knight. Okay, I don't understand. Or maybe this check is coming, so we can push this, or could have gone over here as well. But the 300 elo cannot really understand or do anything. So let me just develop this bishop, and then we can castle. What is that? What is that? The pointiest of the minor pieces we approve. I don't approve. What is that move? That's just nonsensical. This move doesn't make any sense. Can I push it? Should we push it? Because this is the typical London setup, right? We usually push it and we bring the knight out here. Should we do it or should we not do it? Also, he's looking to come over here maybe, because I mean, this doesn't make sense, and whatever he has played doesn't make any sense. So he might jump over here, but after that every square is covered, so he cannot really do anything about it. And now I think I'm gonna just develop my knight, and he can take and we can take, and let's see what happens. Okay, so this is attacked. Can we take it now? Not really, because if I take, he take, and if I take back, the queen takes, so we cannot take, right? We need to go back, because see, the easiest way to calculate is how many times this is protected, two times, and how many times this is attacked, one and two times, so we cannot win it. So I'll just bring this back, and let's see what next he's gonna do. Okay, he took here. Let's take the knight back, and let's see what next he's gonna do. Okay, this bot is 300, but he's playing as of now. I mean, he has made some illogical moves, but he knows, like, he's not blundering pieces as of now. Can I push this? Yeah, maybe we can do that. Let's push it. Maybe we can go over here, open up, try to open up the piece center. I'm not sure what that move does. Can I push it? I think yes, I can. Also, can I go over here? Yeah, maybe I'll just go over here with the idea to push and attack the rook. So let's see. We have pushed the pawn. He can obviously push it. He did not do it. Okay. Can I take? Takes, or should we? There's no danger, right? As of now, the bishop is fine. Let me just what do we do? What do we do? Should I push or should I take? If I take this pawn, I don't know, then I'll have to push this pawn as well. So do can I take this? No. Can I go over here? I don't think so. Wait, this pawn is hanging. Let's attack this pawn and let's see how he's gonna save this. Okay, let's take this free pawn. Can I take it? Or is this a trap? Like, what if this push comes? Then we can give a check, and then maybe we can slide like this. Let's take it, even if it's a trap. I don't care anymore at this point. Okay, he took. Let's take. Okay, he just blundered a piece. So I'm gonna take the free piece, free knight. Okay, he took, and now how to bring my knight over here, like this, and this. So let's try to do that. Let's see if we can do that. Let's see. Okay, he attacked us. Clearly, we cannot do that. I'm gonna actually go back because I want to give a check, and I also want to. Wow, that move could have used a little more time on the grill. Yeah, that is true. That is honest. But you don't have any sense because you're just 300 elo kebab. You're not even a human. You're a kebab. You're a bot. So I guess we can take this. So what do I do now? I would like to attack the rook and attack the bishop. We're attacking here and we're also looking here. And this falls. Let's go. Let's take it. I hope we don't end up with a stalemate. that would be that would be epic. That would be pretty sad as well. Also, I can give a check. And how will you? Where will you go? Okay, let's take this now. Also, this move is coming now. So let's give a check. And the queen covers. Is there anything that we can do? We can first take this, and we can then take the rook. Okay, let's give a check. King cannot go over here. Can I protect this? Let's go over here now. Push the pawn and where can the king go? The king can actually go over here. So maybe I can bring the rook to the party as well. You see a castle, I see a big brick grill like a wood fired pizza. You can only think about all of this. You cannot think of checkmating me. You can only think of pizzas and grills only. At this point I feel like sacrificing the piece because I'm like, I want to make this thing easy. So I'm thinking of maybe I go over here. Oh, sorry. Maybe I go over here and he takes, and then I go here and the king goes back and we give a mate. So yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna come with the check. The rook gives a check, and the king can still go over here, right? So um, can I go over here? That's not stalemate, right? Yeah. Let's go over here and GG's. That was a good game. Let's play with another boss. It's time to play with the burger. It's 8:50. Let's see how he's gonna play. Also, there's gonna be a secret message in the video, so don't forget to check it out. Okay, let's start with the London system. My favorite, my new opening. Let's bring out the bishop and push the pawn, bring up the pony. This doesn't make any sense. I mean, you cannot really trap us. I mean, you if you push the pawn, we take. So yeah, let me develop another pony. I mean, the knight. Okay, should we take it? I don't want to take it actually. I don't want to take it actually. Let's just go over here. I don't want to give up my beautiful, amazing bishop for the rook. We could have, you can absolutely if you want to, but I just don't feel like taking it. Now I'm gonna just push the pawn and try to open up the center. He cannot come over here, cannot come over here, can go over here. So I mean, it's fine. And now I'm just gonna, yeah, we'll just go over here. Maybe we can make any sort of sacrifice, like should we do it takes and I take and we win this? No, the he goes over here. Hmm. So maybe we need to develop something, like we need to develop an attack. So I was thinking like I sack the bishop. Bishop takes the pawn, pawn takes, queen takes the pawn, the king comes over here, and we won't be able to take it. And also this is protected with this, so doesn't work. What am I doing? This doesn't work. So maybe we need to get rid of this, maybe, but no, he can come over here. What do we do? There's no check, there is no capture, there is no threat. I think I'll just develop my rook to a square, right? Can I push this? I think we can push it with the idea to go over here. Yeah, let's see. Let's do that. Okay, now he wants to come over here, but that doesn't work. Also, isn't this free? Oh, this is not free. The 850 bot knows fork. I mean, if I take it, there's gonna no. Even if I take this, this is free. He doesn't know fork. Even if we don't know fork now at this point. If I take this push coming, and I was like, he's gonna forecast, but no, the bishop can take. So I think this is a free thing, and we can take it. And even if the push comes, we can take this as well. So not really a problem. Also, I feel like pushing this pawn, and maybe takes. Okay, he did not take it. He did not take it. Where exactly he wants to go? Cannot go here. Cannot go here. Cannot go here. I'm thinking, what if I take this? And you take, and then I take, and then somehow the queen magically appears here and gives a checkmate. Not here, but like here, and gives a checkmate. Is that possible? I mean, no. Can I take? He takes. No. How do I get rid of this? I mean, this is trapped, right? Can I push it like this, maybe? But then if I, yeah, I can push it, or like this. If he goes back, we can take as well. I'm actually thinking of sacrificing here, to be honest. Like, I take, he take, the bishop comes over here, and then what? You know what? First, I feel like maybe I should like exchange here, bring the queen here, and give an intermediate check after all of these moves as well. There are too many options, man. There are too many options. I don't know what to do now. Also, can I push this with the idea to do this? Yeah, let me just bring this uh, pony, bring this knight over here. Yeah, he took, and now I think I'm gonna. I don't want to take like this. I will take with the pawn actually. Yeah, let's take with the pawn. And wow, he took it. Let's take. Let's take. Time to seal the deal. Roma Bromato. I don't understand anything what he said, but whatever. Night. Okay. I take it, right? Should we do the sacrifice here? I mean, now can I do it? Takes, he takes, and then what? It's not working. Should we go over here? Takes, he takes. Yeah! No, wait. You know what? Let's not complicate things, and let's not be uh, calculative. I don't know, grandmaster. Let's try to keep it simple. Because sometimes you calculate a lot and you mess it up. So I don't want to mess it up, and I think we can go with the rook here. Also, we have this move coming, I think. Yeah, let's go over here. We are threatening to take the queen. Okay, and now I would like to you know, I wanna give a check. So let me just maybe go over here, and then we can take and give a check. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do this. And he takes with the pawn, and we give a check. You're coming at the Burger King, have it your way. I love Burger King. Burger King? I love Burger Kings, man. Isn't this matey? GG's! Time for the third bot. We have potato salad, and it's 1400, so it's gonna be tough, but let's see what we can do. Let's start with the London system. um, Push the pawn, bring out the bishop f4, e3, Okay, uh, should we go like this or should we go like this? Or should we go like this? No. I think I would like to go over here, and even if this comes, I can take it, right? Let's go like this. And if he takes, we can absolutely take with our queen, right? Okay, isn't this. Wait, what is the tactic here? There's something here, I must say. This is a free pawn, but what will happen if I take it? Like, I take, and then there's gonna be this move maybe, but then we can take like this. Or if I take, there's gonna be this move maybe. But what is that move doing? I think it's a blunder. Let's take here. And I would like to take over here now, actually. Let's take it. We could have gone back as well, but I mean, if we're getting an open file, like open file, king file is open now. So I think it's better for us. I hope I didn't make any mistakes. So let's see. Now he can come over here. So uh, can I go over here or should we go over here? I think I should go over here, but the check is coming. So maybe I should first castle and then we can try to open up the center. Let's push it. This is protected. Nothing is really attacked. All right. Can I take it? Take. The queen takes. What if I go over here and not allow the queen to take it? Okay. Interesting. How can we attack this? We'll have to exchange the queens for that, right? Otherwise, we cannot. Also, yeah, I think we can go back now. Or should we exchange the queens? Takes, takes. Yeah, maybe we can exchange it. But what if I push and there's this push? Then we can go back over here. So I think we are fine, maybe. Or we can. No, we cannot go over here. Oh, I cannot come over here. For a moment, I was about to go over here, but we cannot go over here. So this is the only move left. You know what? Let's exchange the queens. Let's exchange the queens. Let's see. Let's take it back. Cannot come over here. I can take it because this is attacked. Also, the knight here is risky. So let me take back. Okay, and now we're gonna develop our last piece. I mean, not really, but really. And we're not gonna take it. I want him to take so that I can take and there can be fork in future. Also, I want to get rid of this bishop and I want to get rid of this. So I can go over here as well, right? To attack this, but he goes here and the problem is solved. So let me just go over here with the idea to attack the bishop. Not really a problem. I'm gonna go over here. Okay, we can take this and we also have a fork coming if he doesn't pay attention. Sugar, spice, and everything gooey. Sugar, spice, and everything GG. You have bad table manners and you have bad chess manners. You cannot play chess. Let's go over here and win the rook. GG's. It's gonna be a GG's. There used to be a time when I used to get so scared of playing these bots, 1400, 1500 bots, and now I'm just crushing them easily. If you know how, if you want to learn, keep on watching my channel. It's the best in the entire world. You're gonna drive. You're gonna go your way up through. What am I saying? My grammar and vocabulary skills are sometimes just here and there. You're gonna climb your way to 1700 as well. One day, today we are scared of playing against 2000, 2200, 2300, but one day I'm gonna reach 2300 and that will be game over for everyone. Okay, let's continue. We don't have this. Also, this is attacked, so let me just come back now. Could have gone over here, but then there's no space to go anywhere, so yeah. Also, I'm gonna just push this because I wanna attack the bishop. And yeah, I knew this, the push is coming. So what do we do? Let me just bring the knight back now first. I'm gonna push it. You cannot take this, and this is protected, and we win this pawn, right? Right. Let's go. Let's win it. And he can only go here and there. The rook can only go here and there and here and there, and cannot really do anything. Should we take it or should we not take it? Uh, I'm gonna push this actually. Takes. Oh no, but this is unprotected, so I can go over here maybe. If you take, I can take maybe, or let's just take now, right? And I think I'm gonna develop the pawn structure. I'm gonna develop the rooks and come up with a check, and then we can um, give a check, and then we give a check, and then where's the mate? Should we win the rook or should we give a check? Wait, do I have this or do I have this? I have this, and now he goes there. Where's the mate? If I go here, he comes over here. So I want to protect this first. Maybe I can go over here, give a check, and then I can go like this. And the rook, if even if the rook takes, we're fine. What is happening? Isn't this free? Oh, we blundered. This is not free, but it's fine because we have extra material. But we blundered, guys. We blundered. We blundered. Can we undo it? Should we undo it? No, I don't think it's right to undo. Let's take, and he took, and now I just forgot whether how to do the checkmate suddenly. I'm doubting my skills now. This is what happens. I say like a lot of, I appreciate myself. I say a lot of good things, and boom, blunder comes. Let me give a check. Let me take this. We can actually push, and I can actually, what? Let's come over here. If you take, we can do something here maybe. Let's give a check. Let's come over here. Um, we can actually go over here now. Yeah, let's take it, and you cannot take it. Yeah, let me push it. Let me go over here now. As long as we are on white squares, we are fine. Also, we can go here with the idea to attack the bishop. Let's push it, and we are making a queen now. One way or another, we are making a queen, right? Let me go over here now. I push and I take the bishop. Let's pre-move. Uh, I can go give a check, and let's go back here. You know, I'm scared we might get stalemate. Let's go over here now. Let's give him the rook maybe. Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's try and do a checkmate with the rook. I haven't done a checkmate with the rook in ages. So let's do it. Uh, let's go over here. I think we're gonna have to bring the rook somewhere here, and we just need to bring the both the kings in front of each other and give a check. Let's go. And now the GG's is coming. GG's. Third bot in a row. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I'm so happy. Let's play another bot. It's 1800. So, oh, where did he go? Uh, where did the bot go? Yeah, it's 1800. It's a popsicle. So let's see how this match is gonna go. We only have today, or in my case, like 20 minutes tops. Okay, the popsicle only has 20 minutes, otherwise, it will melt. So the camera died, and this is the game I played. I played with black pieces, 80% game accuracy, and 1900 game rating with zero blunders. How amazing is that? He started with d4, I started with d5, obviously. Then he went with knight c3, I went with knight f6. He was like, let's fianchetto the bishop. I was like, okay, if he's fianchettoing, let's fianchetto. So I pushed the pawn, and he developed his knight. Knight c3, I went with bishop g7 with the idea to start preparing for the castle. Queen d3 doesn't make any sense to me, so I just developed my knight to d7. He pushed the pawn, and here I was like, should I take the pawn with my pawn? Should I take it with the knight? Um, should I push another pawn to provide the support? So I was thinking of all of this, like if I take this pawn falls, right? He's gonna take it, and then we'll have to move our knight again. And if I provide some support, then he's gonna push, and I if I go like forward, then takes, and we lose a pawn. So didn't want to do that. And if I go backward, I mean, that's not really a good move, right? You should always like prepare or play in a way to move forward. And even if I provide support like this, we are still losing. This is why I did not do all of this, and I simply took, and he took with his knight. Now the Indian says I should have taken his knight, but I was like, let's push the pawn, develop the bishop, and attack the knight two times. This is what I was thinking. According to Indian, this is the best move, but he was like, but we did not do that. And after we like he takes our knight, we can simply attack the queen. This is what Indian suggested, and then or we can have castle as well, but I didn't want to do that. So I simply pushed the pawn, developed the bishop, and now he took our knight. So we took back, and he castled, and the engine is like, don't castle now. Castle can wait. You should just bring the queen out and double attack the knight and the pawn. But to be honest, I was like, he can like prepare, sorry, not prepare, protect the knight with the bishop. And even if I take, I mean, I was like, I didn't want my queen to go there. The bishop can take this, and even if I bring my rook out, he can, go back or give a check. So I didn't want to complicate stuff. Of course, we can, attack the queen as well after that, but the check is coming as well, and then we won't be able to castle. So this is the reason why I was like, let's castle. And then Engine says you should have pushed the pawn instead of attacking the queen, because like the pawn push, if the pawn takes, we take his queen, he take like this, and we can, develop, we can either push the pawn or we can develop our knight, and like we can attack the vulnerable pawn, and which would be a fork, and it would be difficult for him to protect that pawn. Like he cannot go back because the knight falls. What else can he do? He can develop his bishop, but then also the pawn falls and he falls into fork. He can bring his rook over here, but then also the like pawn is still is in danger. And how will he protect his rook? He cannot go here because the bishop is looking to attack. He can go obviously back, but it's too much of a like calculation, too much of troubles. I was like, let's let's attack the queen. He went back to attack our pawn, and now I push the pawn, because if he takes, then we can take with the queen. And if how will he protect? He bring his bishop out, then we can simply either attack the queen with our knight, or we can take the knight with our bishop. And if he covers, we can of course bring our knight out to attack the queen, or We can take his bishop, or what else we can yeah, we can take the queen, and if he takes with the pawn, we can take his I can, like, the engine suggests to take the rook, but I was like, I don't want to take the rook, because if I take the rook, he's going to take my rook, and I don't want that. I want both of my rooks. Even if he has one rook, we don't if, it's okay, but I just don't want his bishop. So this is what I was thinking. But then we pushed the pawn. He did not take, so I developed my knight with the idea to attack the queen, and the bishop at the same time. And the engine says you should take, but I didn't want to take, because then he'll take with the pawn and get an open file. Now I went here with the idea to attack the bishop, and he blundered. He did not pay attention, and he lost his bishop to an amazing knight. Now he is attacking our bishop, so we can take the knight, or we can of course go here to attack the queen as well. But then the queen will attack us, or we'll get pinned as well. We might get pinned. There can be all of these moves like take stakes, and we'll you can say what, like, you can see what the engine is suggesting, right? But of course we never listen to the engine. I took to simplify everything, and I took with the pawn, because I always want a pawn towards the center, because if I go here, he will pin us, right? He will lose our bishop. So this is the reason why I took with the pawn. And after that, he went here, so I brought my knight towards the center, and now we are attacking the queen. He wants to exchange, but we don't want to exchange, so I went back. Again, he wants to exchange, so I just moved my queen to a safer space, and there's a fork which he fell into. I mean, 1800 bot is falling into fork. I mean, how crazy is that? So we took, and now we have attacked three pieces: rook, bishop, and pawn. Now we have attacked. He moved, so we attacked his queen. He has attacked our pawn, so we'll just go back, and we took the extra pawn. The rook is attacked. We'll bring it to the safe square, white square. And now what next should be done? Maybe could have pushed the pawn. Maybe can attack the queen somehow, like pushing the pawn and attacking the queen. I went here and he went bishop f4. I went queen c3, and then queen b3. I went back queen c6. He pushed up pawn, so I went towards the center. I pushed the pawn with the idea to maybe like open up pieces, open up squares. We could have attacked the queen, but I completely forgot. I was like, he take, I take, and he take with his rook, and then if I go back, like if I protect with my bishop, he can bring his bishop, and we'll fall into checkmate. So this is the reason why I was like, I don't want to attack the queen like this. Let's exchange the queen. Now we protected our pawn like this. We pushed the pawn, he took, and now I pushed the pawn, because if I take, then of course there was some mating thread. I mean, if I take, he's gonna come over here, and then if I go here, he takes, and if I go here, there's this gonna be bishop, and we get checkmated. So this is the reason why we didn't do this, and I first pushed the pawn and then took his pawn. Now he came here with the idea of, I don't know what. We took the extra pawn, and we went here so that the king cannot escape. Even if after, like, if I give a check, the king can come over here, right? We don't want the king to escape, so we need to block this row, this so that the king cannot escape from this. And he gave a check. I went back, and now I gave a check without caring about my bishop, and I pinned him. And once he gave us a check, he sacrificed the rook, and then this was GG's. So yeah, that was about it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to check out the secret message. I shall see you pretty soon in my next video. Bye bye. Thank you for watching. This bot is 3025. I don't think I should play against this. uh, it would be a joke. Okay, so I'm gonna end the video here now. Thank you so much for joining in, and I shall see you pretty soon. Bye bye.